Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to share with you my filming setup because I'm always getting questions about what camera I'm using, the lens that I use. So I figured why not just do a video showing you guys everything that's involved with like my YouTube channel. And I'm just going to call this my YouTube essentials. So we're going to get started with the first item, and it's the newest item to like my little collection here. And this is more on like fashion. So I have this tent here. Is a multi-use tent, so you can use it for like camping. You can use it as a changing tent, which is what I like to use it for, because I do want to start back including my fashion on my YouTube channel. If you've been like with me for years, like from the beginning, then you know my channel started as a fashion channel. I was doing lookbooks, a lot of fashion videos. I still do like a lot of, you know, hauls and everything, like fashion hauls. And yeah, I just kind of started putting more focus on my home decor because it was more popular, but I really love fashion. Now I will do more of that kind of stuff on my Instagram, so like outfit inspiration and stuff like that. But every once in a while I'll do maybe a lookbook. But anyways, back to the tent. So if you're a fashion YouTuber and you like to do lookbooks out in town and you don't want to change outfits in your car or go to like a public restroom, because I don't like to go to public restrooms to change my clothes, then you should definitely consider getting a tent because you can just change in it. It's so easy to set up because it's a pop-up tent, so it's pretty much doing the work for you. This one is by King Camp, and I did partner with them for this video, so I do want to thank them for this collaboration. But yeah, definitely consider getting a tent to, like, you know, do outfit changes. And this tent is going to be a great essential to add to your kit because it's just going to make recording lookbooks so much quicker when you have like a changing tent right on site. And this tent is 74.8 inches high, so you're going to have a lot of room inside. It also comes with a detachable floor, which makes cleanup really easy. And it also comes with a small window. You can also cover the top, which is a must, because when we were out taking pictures, I was out with my sister-in-law and we were next to a building, so you have all of these apartments and anyone can just look out of the window and see right down into the tent. So we definitely had to cover the top, and it's not see-through, so you don't have to worry about anyone seeing any body parts. You can see somewhat of like a silhouette, but you cannot see body parts. So I will have the link for it in the description box. It's not just a changing tent, so if you're like watching this and you like to go camping, then I'm pretty sure you know having something like this is going to come in handy. So the next thing I want to talk about are the cameras that I have, and the first one I'm going to start off with is the one I am using right now. This is the Canon G7X. This is like my vlogging camera, so whenever you guys see me like holding the camera, walking and talking, then I'm using this one. I like to do like room tours, and if I'm doing a cleaning video, sometimes I'll use this one because it's not going to give you a blurry background. And when you're doing a room tour or like a cleaning video or anything where you just want the room to be seen, then you want to use something that's not going to blur your background. And it's really easy to record with this camera because it's not like heavy like a DSLR. It's really light, and all I do is use a hand grip to help hold the camera instead of just trying to hold the camera by yourself, because then you might end up with like a really shaky video. Okay, so the rest of my gear is inside of this bag, and before I show you the rest of my cameras, let me actually show you this bag. So I found this on Amazon, and I think this is so great to have to keep all of your equipment in, especially if you like to travel and you want to bring all of your stuff with you. You don't have to worry about putting it in like a purse. Then get yourself a camera bag. You can put a lot of stuff inside, your different lenses, if you have more than one camera, extra lighting. You can just fit a lot of stuff inside of these compartments. I found this one on Amazon. I keep like my lens caps and some lotion and stuff if I'm like, you know, out and about recording a video. And you can also put like your tripod. Oh, let me show you the bottom. If you have a big tripod, you can secure it to the bottom of the bag. But yeah, so I'll have the link for this in the description box. But let's talk about my DSLRs. So this is my Canon 80D, and I just got this camera not too long ago. I wanted to get this one because it has a really fast autofocus, And you can also, you know, flip the screen out so you can see yourself when you're recording. Make sure you're in focus. So before purchasing this camera, I was using the Canon T5i. I've been using this camera for like the past 3 years, I believe, and I really do like it. It's very great for beginners. It's affordable if you ask me. I think it's pretty affordable, and the autofocus is decent on this camera, but it's not as fast as the 80D. So I just use the manual focus with this. You can flip the screen out, you can turn it so you can see yourself just like the 80D. The only difference to me is the autofocus, but the T5i is still a great camera, and you can find it at a pretty affordable price. Okay, so now we're just going to talk about the lenses that I use. So this one is the Canon 50mm 1.8. Whenever you guys see me with that really blurry background, then I'm using this lens for that. So with an aperture of 1.8, you'll be able to get like that nice blurry background. It's also great in low light situations. So if you're recording at night, then it's going to let in more light, so you don't have to worry about having like a super grainy video unless you're like bumping up your ISO super high. I don't like to go past 800 with my ISO with the Canon, because once you go past 800, then you're going to start introducing grain. But to avoid that, you can use external lights. I have studio lights that I'm going to share with you guys in a second. But yeah, so that's like my go-to lens when I want the blurry background. Now the lens that I have on my T5i is the kit lens, and I think this is a good lens, but it sucks at night because the aperture is like the lowest 3.5, so you're not really going to get a blurry background with this lens, and you're not going to be able to record at night unless you're using external lights. But I think the kit lens is a good lens. I tend to use this whenever I'm doing like cleaning videos, and yeah, sometimes I record home tours with it. And this lens is just an extra lens that I have. This is the 55 to 250. This is a macro lens, so if I want to take like a zoomed in picture or a video clip of something, then I'll use this, but I really don't reach for this too often, honestly. So those are all of the lenses that I have. Now we're going to talk about lighting. So I have this light here that I found on Amazon because I was trying to avoid getting a ring light, so I was just looking for cheaper options. This one is okay, but you're not going to get that much light to your face, especially if you're sitting far away from your camera. This reminds me of like the ring light for your phone. So if you're taking like a selfie, then this would be great to have. It runs through batteries like crazy. I'm going to turn it on so you guys can see the brightness. Okay, so you can adjust it. I believe this is on low, yeah. And then I'm just going to adjust it on the side. And it gets kind of bright, but not bright enough to just, you know, light up the entire room. So if I just need some extra light, not much, then I'll just go ahead and use this one because I can attach it to the camera. Let me show you guys. So you can just slide this on your mount, and then you can have just extra on camera lighting. You don't have to worry about using big studio lights or a big ring light and trying to drag that all over the house. But yeah, that's what I tend to use this for. Now, as far as the studio lights, I do have two, and I purchased them from Amazon. And I also have this ring light. This is the newer ring light. Now, as far as the lighting, I do like to use natural daylight because I feel like it gives the best look to your video footage. But if I have to use external lights, then I do have two studio lights that I purchased from Amazon like years ago. I purchased those when I was recording like a lot of fashion videos. I used to record at night because I had to work during the day. So I needed some extra lighting. And I also have a ring light. It's the one made by Newer. It works really well. I've never had like a Diva ring light, so I can't like compare. But I feel like the one I have works really well. It gets really bright, and you can adjust the, you know, brightness levels on it. But yeah, those are all of my lights. And I think I have one more thing to show you guys. Is the mic that I use. If I'm using like my DSLR, then I will attach this mic here. It's all tangled up right now, but I think this is a pretty good mic. I found it on Amazon, and I feel like it works really well. I love that it comes with this really long cord, because if I'm like at a distance from the camera, then I can just attach this to my shirt and you guys will still hear me no matter if I'm moving around, walking back and forth, then you'll still, you know, hear me. The audio levels will still be the same. Oh, and before I forget, this tripod, another item I found on Amazon. I get everything from Amazon, guys. 2-day shipping, yeah, love it. But I got this one for a tabletop tripod, but you can also adjust the legs and wrap them around things. So if you're like recording outside and you want to wrap this around a pole or something, then you can do that. But yeah, I got it because it's small and it's good if I'm just trying to record at my desk and I don't need a really big tripod. Now, as far as the big tripod that I use, I'm going to show you guys, but I don't recommend it because it has given me so many like issues and I've only had it for a year. This is the tripod by Sunpack. It's the 6000 PG and I've just had so many issues with this. The handle broke off of it to, like, you know, raise the height of it. So now it's just stuck and one of the legs broke. It's just so many problems with this tripod. I definitely don't recommend it. So yeah, don't even waste your money on that one. I'm trying to find a new one, but I need to do some more research on some really good ones. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching and I hope it was helpful in some kind of way. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you'll do so. That'll be so awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.